In this video, we will talk about factoring difference of two squares. And this is one of those formulas that you should memorize because you will come across it in many mathematics courses. So a squared minus b squared can be factored into a plus b times a minus b. This is difference of two squares. If you don't remember, 4 is 2 to the second. But for right now, we can factor this by grouping, and just to show you where the formula came from. So we have x squared minus 4. That is our original problem. Now, how many plain x's can we add so we do not change the original problem? We can only add 0 x's, and the original value will be the same because 0 times anything, this whole thing multiplies back into 0. So we need two factors of -4 that add up to 0. Well, 4 is a perfect square, which is 2 times 2, and one of them has to be negative, the other one has to be positive to have a negative. And these two have difference of 0. So we can rewrite this as plus 2x minus 2x, and if we combine like terms, this will add up to 0 and middle term will disappear. So we keep everything else as is. Now we factor by grouping, so we can take out x from here. So this will be x plus 2. We need to change the signs here, so we will divide by -2. So we have minus 2, x plus 2. And now we can factor out this parenthesis, x plus 2, x plus 2, x plus 2. This cancels, So x minus 2 times x plus 2 is our solution to factoring x squared minus 4. So here we have x squared minus 9, and this time we're going to use the formula. So x squared minus 9 can be rewritten as x minus 9 can be said it's a 3 times 3, so I'm going to say 3 to the second. And the formula is a squared minus b squared equals to a plus b, a minus b, or a minus b times a plus b, or it does not matter. Now in this case, a is x, b is 3, so this whole thing x plus 3, x minus 3. And this is our solution. Let's factor this one. So the first step to do is rewrite everything in terms of second powers. So 25 can be rewritten as 5 to the second, x squared stays the same, minus 16 is 4 times 4, a squared minus b squared is equal to a plus b times a minus b. So in this case, everything in the first term that is under the squares, a is 5x and b is just 4. So we get 5x plus 4, 5x minus 4. And this is our solution. So here we can rewrite 36 as 6 times 6, which is 6 to the second. X to the second negative. 1 times 1 gives us 1, so 1 to the second. And the formula is a squared minus b squared. It's very, very important that you know this formula. A minus b times a plus b. In this case, a is 6x, b is 1. So we get 6x minus 1 times 6x plus 1. And this is our solution. Okay, so here we have 4x squared minus 9. This can be written as 2 times 2 minus, this can be written as 3 times 3, which is 3 squared. A squared minus b squared is equal to a plus b. A minus b, so a is 2x, b is 3. So we get 2x plus 3, 2x minus 3. And this is our solution. Here we have x to the fourth minus 1. And the formula is a squared minus b squared equals to a plus b times a minus b. So x to the fourth can be written as x to the second raised to the second power, because 2 times 2 will give us 4 back, minus 1 to the second. In this case, a is everything that is under the second power, which is x to the second, and b is 1. So we get x squared plus 1 times x squared minus 1. Now be very careful here, because the second parenthesis is also a difference of squares, because 1 times 1 goes back to 1. So we need to factor the second parenthesis also, and in this one a is equal to x and b is still 1. So first parenthesis stays the same. You cannot factor if there is a plus in between, only if there is a minus. And the second parenthesis becomes x plus 1 times x minus 1. And this is our solution. That's all.